What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? I am Mike, and this is
Tiff.
And this is Damn We Grown. And we got another guest, man. We just been having back-to-back guests out here. You know what I'm saying? We living it up. We got my man. How can I say this? Scared to be in front of the camera, worried about what might be. We gotta loosen this brother up, man. He's got a lot to be thankful for and a lot of good info to share with the folks, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get you right, brother. But I got my man, Big Steve, in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
What's happening?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, Arsenio. Should have had some sugar.
Happy to be here with you guys.
Happy to have you, man. Glad that you, you know what I'm saying? Jumped on the other side of the camera for once, man.
I don't know if I'm ready to be on this side of the camera, but I'm here.
All right, man. You fresh, man. You good, man.
You're fine.
Yeah, man. What we getting into? Well, first of all, because Tiff got me with gum in my mouth. I apologize.
Spit it out.
I'm a grown man. I am a grown man.
Then put it under your tongue or something. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Here.
Yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go.
Put it on his hat, y'all.
Why you telling people my business, man?
I don't want to see it stained.
We gonna talk about wives and things about wives.
No, we not. No, we not.
But yeah, man, you can go ahead and find the show at Damn We Grow on all the social medias. We are there. You can go ahead and hit us on the email, damnwegrown@gmail.com. Baby, where can they listen to us at?
Everywhere, wherever you're listening to us right now. Spotify,
Bam.
Apple Podcasts, YouTube, just any and everywhere. TikTok, iHeartRadio. We're
Pandora.
on TikTok. We're on Instagram.
We out there. Yeah. And Steve, where can they find you at, man? You know, I know you got I
got a couple social media. So got Creative Cannon. That's my personal Instagram. I have CrossVision Media. And then you can find us on the website, www.crossvisionmedia.com.
There you go, man. And Cannon, you need to go ahead and send him a couple, you know what I'm saying, at least a couple lenses.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Need some lenses, some new cameras, Canon. We need some stuff, okay? My name been Creative Cannon on Instagram for 15 years.
So you got about 15 years of, you know what I'm saying, some supplies that need to go to this man, all right?
We shooting on Canon right now.
Yep.
And we're also shooting on Sony right now. Sony, you can go ahead and hook us up. That would be great. But yeah, man, let's get to it. I mean, you are a shooter, you know what I'm saying? Not that kind of shooter, but that kind of shooter, man. And I know you don't got time for movies and music right about now. You know what I'm saying? You old, so you probably just want the wind to blow through your hair when you drive. Because he grown, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. You still got hair, so that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? Hating on you a little bit. But, you know, man, let's get into some pop topics, man. What you got out there? Some pop topics. You got anything that's going on?
What's going on in this crazy world right now?
I mean, this crazy world right now is just trying to make it in these marriages and trying to figure some things out, man. You know what I'm saying? And people out here that just keep having babies like this guy. How is it?
Over and over again.
Being in your 40s with a newborn.
It's rough, but I'm enjoying it.
There you go, man. Good answer, bro. Good answer.
Yep.
Good answer. Because, I mean, I know you got, how many kids do you have?
3.
You got 3, you know what I'm saying? And you got a beautiful wife out there. Shout out to her. Send her a shout out, man. Try to help you
Shout out to my wife, Danielle. Love you.
There you go. There you go. Hey.
He trying to make baby number 4.
She's just texting me. She mad at me right now, too. So
That's all right. That's all right. They always mad, except for Tiff.
Oh, okay.
She's never mad at me. She's always happy.
Except for last night.
Let's talk about Steve and everything that's going on with him, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be challenges. You know, we'll get into your businesses and you know, everything you've done to create them and where everything's going so that the people know. But I just want to, you know, sprinkle a little bit of stuff out there early on. you're just made the move to a different state and you're having to come back and forth, man. How's that been on you? How's that been on your family? How's it going, man?
For me, I would say I'm not gonna say it's not hard.
Okay.
Traveling back and forth, I'm the main provider. But it's what I chose to do. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be doing nothing else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, that's dope. All right, man.
That's good. You're able to actually do your passion and you enjoy it and you get paid for it.
Yeah.
So how is it that you started off doing photography? Because that's where you initially started, right?
Yeah. So, I took photography in high school. Mm-hmm. So I took a photography class, film. We learned how to develop, go in the dark room, did everything by hand, colored by hand, did all that. So that's where photography started in high school. And then, from there I had a camera and just took pictures. That camera ended up getting stolen, or I don't know what happened to it, but then upgraded to, a newer digital SLR camera and just been shooting ever since then.
Okay.
Now, what is it that you prefer to shoot? Like people, landscapes, animals, babies, what? Like, what is it that you like to do?
I enjoy shooting people. Mm-hmm. So when I first, and I think when it comes to photography, there's a progression. A lot of people, they get a camera and they just shoot and they're just taking pictures of landscapes, people and things like that. And I did that, and I like the what do you call that? The off guard pictures, those type of images.
Yeah.
Going back to edit and then getting the finished product, and seeing the finished product. Probably 80% of the time when you're just out shooting, you get a lot of bad shots, but you get and I'm not gonna say bad, they're good shots, but you get the shot. You're like, oh, okay, this is it right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. Because you were actually the photographer that shot our daughter when she was born, and I feel like we were one of the, the first, I can't even say paying customer because you had to pay nothing, man.
Yeah, I don't think back then I was just...
You're
just out
just
there
one.
getting
I
it
might have had a couple people maybe shoot me $100 here and there, a couple $100, but
You're building
I
your
was just
portfolio.
Yeah.
We got those photos playing on our TV when, when the TV screen shuts down and the photos come up. So
I was going through my hard drives. I still got those pictures on I still got almost everything that I've done on hard drives. Yeah.
Do you go back and look at your old work and be like, man, I could have been doing this better. I could have did that. Or do you like, oh man, that was fire.
There's some stuff I look at and I think, it's dope. But I'll do something, I'll just do it over and over and over. I'm always, when it comes to editing pictures, even after sometimes I send pictures to people, I'll go back and I'll re-edit the picture because I'll learn something new and go do that, or I'll just go mess with it some more, or look at them I didn't like the way it looked, so I'll just go back and re-edit it. If I'm doing video, I'll watch it over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah. He's a serial killer is what he's trying to tell them. One of the first black serial killers. That's how you know we doing good, man.
They could be serial killers now.
Doing all right. It's not just the DC sniper. It's the DC sniper and the photography killer. So
gosh.
So, but yeah, I just watch stuff I try to. Okay, we're gonna do this better. Even now, I'm not great at color grading, so I'll do a color grade, go back and mess with it some more, and just try and keep getting better.
So break down what's color grading for all the people that don't really know.
It's basically color correction on the image or video.
Okay.
So you're going to, and if it's video, depending on what you're shooting, you'll shoot in a flat format where you can go and adjust colors and all that. Same with photography. You can shoot in what's called RAW, and it allows you to really to manipulate the colors and contrast and all that with the images.
Okay. Yeah, I just learned because you taught me a lot about, photography and being able to shoot. And I was shooting in a lower light situation. And I was like, all right, so what do I do? I hit up the AI and I was like, hey, how do I get a good shot with this low light? And it was like, oh, well, just make sure you're shooting raw and yada, yada, yada with your ISO and you'll be okay. And I didn't know that, if I shoot raw, then I can edit more of the photo because I guess whatever raw is versus JPEG. And
JPEG is like, it locks. I'm wrong, you can adjust it to a point, but it locks those colors in.
Okay, that's crazy. I never knew that.
Now, are you self-taught or did you get like educated, like go to a school or anything like that? Or you learn through YouTube University? Like what?
When it comes to photography, when it comes to editing and color grading like images, just self-taught, just doing it. When it comes to video, my first part of that, I would say there were several things of learning through what got me to editing video now. One, watching my brother edit, then also like working with my cousin previously, focus on details, shooting certain things a certain way. And, now I can just, I'm still like, I'm not like the top guy, but, I do okay.
Yeah. That just goes to show y'all, like, no matter what stage in life you're in, you can start. If you want to do it, just start and do it.
Yeah, for sure. What was I thinking? Seeing you move and do your thing, because it seems like you transferred from doing just strictly photography to now doing mainly videography and some photography. How was that transition? Was that a natural transition or was it just something that you just decided?
I think for me it was I won't say it was a natural transition, but I think it was a natural transition finally into, photography typically doesn't generate a whole lot of revenue. You can get a photography company and I'm not saying you can't, you can be a super dope photographer and make a lot of money doing it. For me, I was more of I wasn't like, I feel like I wasn't like a top tier photographer. I'm pretty good, but, I transitioned into working more with businesses, helping them create content for their businesses. And then that kind of naturally transitioned into helping with marketing and helping the business I work with, helping them grow their business.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing kind of like a pattern because we were talking to a partner of yours I know you've done work with, Pro, and he was kind of saying like he just continued to transition and just took the next step. What's the next step? This is the next step. And he just moved where
explode where he needed to go.
Yeah, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and one thing especially when I started in video and like attempting to help businesses, I'll say attempting at the beginning because I didn't have a full, like, okay, all right, cool, go shoot content, and then you just gotta schedule it and post it. We're going to shoot content. Half the people I'm working with, they not even schedule it and post it. So it's like, okay, now we shooting it for nothing, and they're paying me, and they're not gonna pay me again because ain't nobody doing nothing with it. And so, and then I had companies that they were posting, but it was still, when it comes to what I felt my value was, I feel like I brought more value than just creating video. There's a strategy to the video. How do we get more eyes on the video? What do we, and I think early on, although that was the idea I think I had communicating it and doing it are two different things. And so although I can come in and do it, I have to be able to communicate that to my client for them to be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. And if you can't communicate, what you're trying to do for someone properly, they're like, I hear you, but yeah, just focus on this. So like, okay. So, but yeah. And then, so it's like seeing that there's more that needs to happen than just this to help, or bring the value that I thought I needed to bring to a business. So it naturally transitioned into, helping them with their strategy and when it comes to posting, like setting them up to be able to do that regularly, helping them with marketing and ads, SEO, web development, and it just kind of turned into, something more. But I feel like I'm able to provide a whole lot more value for the people that I work with.
Yeah, and I think it's a dope business model because it's like I can get everything.
Shop.
Exactly. Took the words out of my mouth. Don't do that no more.
I will.
But it's like a one-stop shop. Yeah, like Tiff was saying. Like it's just, why would I go over here, over here, over here? I can make it as easy as possible. I can just go to this person. They're going to charge me this much per month, right? And they're going to take care of everything that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Cross vision.
Sounds like a win-win.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a win-win to me.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you have a business in today's age, like social media, your website, all that stuff is the new TV, the new newspaper, the new it's how people see what you're doing. Like you have the opportunity to put your own commercials out as much as you want.
Yeah.
You have the opportunity, like you don't have to be like, let me call somebody and pay so much and see if I can get a TV spot and do this. And no, just do it. Just like they do. You see a McDonald's commercial every 10 seconds. You see a Nike commercial every 10 seconds. You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. I mean, I feel like that's always been the theme with you. You know what I'm saying? Just, why not me? You can do it. And, you know what I'm saying? You leaving your 9-to-5 to create your business, like what was that transition like? And how is life now knowing that what they say, I live by the beat, like you live check to check. You know what I'm saying? So now you live by the...
Like you was asking about music earlier. Last album I really listened to was Outkast, and I was on the way down here.
Okay, there you go. Here we go with this collective consciousness again happening. But that's what I'm saying, man. So how was that transition? Because for me, you know what I'm saying? If me and Tiff was just like, you know what? Podcast, full time, stop working, let's go. I'm like, I don't know. My balls will probably be in my stomach.
You were so scared.
But you did it.
Yeah.
And you're here. So, you know what I'm saying?
And don't get me wrong, my balls,
they still
they go up in your stomach. They not there now.
They not, okay. They hang down.
I've learned how to manage those stresses.
Okay.
But I mean, when I transitioned from working full time, I was initially working with my cousin who you know, and we were doing some dope stuff over there. What we were doing, and that's kind of, I took marketing in college. I had a mind of marketing, like going down there and shooting with him. That was the kind of the goal anyway. Like we're shooting, we're creating content. I know the value of it. He knew the value of it, so we were doing that. And then when and like I just took a lot of the stuff that I learned there with my previous marketing experience, and when I went out on my own, it was just I just took those things and said, this is what I'm gonna do. This is the value I can bring to another business with everything that I've learned over the years.
Now, with your photography career and also getting into video and editing, like how long was that process for you to go from working a 9-to-5 and doing this on the side as like a side job to transitioning into this being your full-time job now?
I mean, I was doing it for a long time. I'd have clients here and there pay me a couple $100. Every now and then I have a client pay me, $700. And I was still, I had some photography skill, but I wasn't getting it right every shoot. Like at first I had the camera, we're doing natural light. Okay, we're going from natural light. Now I want to get a strobe, and I want to do that. So now I gotta learn how to do that. Like, okay, I got one light. Now I want to do 2 lights, and I gotta learn that. And then it's just just doing it and learning it. And then like when it came to like transitioning to video and editing, like I I didn't want to do video editing. Like, initially it's like, okay, boom, I'm gonna get the clients to hand off the work and do that. And like, I guess I didn't want to learn, like, I feel like that wasn't my value as editing.
Okay.
It's like, I'll get the clients, I'll handle strategy with the clients and do everything like that. And again, it's still early on, so I'm still like working through, not fully knowing how to provide the full value, but like I knew the direction I needed to go in.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And so I was like, I don't need to worry about editing. I'm not gonna focus on editing. And even like Harold one time, he's like, man, you should learn how to edit. I'm like, no, I don't want to learn how to edit. And so, but fast forward, editing has to get done, so I edit.
Yeah.
And so I took like watching my brother do it all the times he did, and like taking all the little tricks I learned working with my cousin, and it just, when I stepped into editing, it made the process a whole lot easier for me. Yeah.
I can definitely understand, because like I have to edit the podcast. The audio, I love to do it, right? The video, but as I did it more and understood more and finally learning different tricks of the trades and that kind of thing, it's like, okay, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
Especially you get a faster computer and it makes things a little bit smoother. And
then you finish up, you got a dope piece of work. You like, okay, I like that. I like that.
But if I can figure out an AI that can do it for me, you know what I'm saying? So if you got any kind of, you let me know off camera, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't figured that one out yet.
Okay.
Now, I've been, AI is a great tool, but it still needs like human input, like to get what you want from it.
Yeah.
So like if I was to use AI for editing, it would be maybe to chop up clips for me.
Yeah.
Like, all right, chop these clips up.
Yeah.
I'll still put everything together, like, because and another part of video is with specifically what I do, and what you guys do too, is it's the storyline that you come in with the storyline before you even edit the video.
Yeah.
Like, what you're going to talk about, in your mind how you want to frame it and how you want it to look. And then it's just doing that in post. And so, AI can't do that.
Yeah.
It can chop some clips up, but it can't. AI needs human input.
Yeah.
So, AI, don't get me wrong, I think it's great. Probably kill us one day. But
Terminator.
That's only because there's, the wrong people. It's in the wrong people's hands. I think for us, it's utilize it the best way you can to incorporate into, helping you execute things. But, it's, I think it still needs human input.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Did you see that clip of that robot kicking that little kid in the chest?
Nah.
It was funny and sad all the same time.
Sad. It was accidental, but it was like they put this clown hat on the robot, so it's got like clown hair, and it's dancing and doing all these moves, and it goes to do a kick, and it just kicked this little kid, little Chinese kid, just in his chest. He had to be no more than like 8 or 9.
Damn.
And my man was like on the ground, like, and it was hilarious. I'm sorry, y'all, it was, okay? But yeah, AI is probably gonna try and kill us soon enough.
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody just looking around like, he's okay. Little kid on the ground, like,
he needs, how you got that?
Yeah, we got a metal boot to the chest. But that's life, man. Yeah. Yeah. Went ahead and just gave him a nice little boot to the chest.
Oh, God.
Look, and even though it wasn't like super hard, that that's probably a steel foot, like just right in the rib.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. But hey, AI, I just want to let AI know that we are on your side. And that's why I always say thank you.
I say please and thank you. I know it probably used an extra gallon of water, but
we sorry about the water.
I'm trying to protect my future when it get to kill. You remember I said please and thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Yeah. You want to live or not?
Alexa be tripping. Okay. I tell her, I'm like, Alexa, turn on family room. Which light do you want me to turn on? Alexa, turn on the family room. I'm sorry, but I can't. And I'm just like, you know what?
See, that's trusting AI too much. I don't like Alexa. I ain't messing with none of them Alexas, nothing. I'm talking to in my house. I don't even have the thing on my phone. Phone probably still listening, but I don't have it turned on to talk to it.
No Siri,
No.
Oh, dang, okay. All right.
Might be, hey, G. I can't say it because otherwise it will pop up.
Yeah. Okay, Google, do this for me. Okay.
And he even got her voice programmed as a black woman.
Oh, yeah. I talk to her sister. We got a black woman on my phone. We got
a brother at
a
home.
brother at home. Yeah, man. Yeah. He be saying little corny things sometimes, though. I'll be like,
okay, got it.
Yeah, got it. You got it, bro? All right, then. But yeah, they be cussing at Alexa a little bit, so.
We just be, putting her in her place, that's all.
All right.
They gonna come put you in your place one day.
I don't think so.
It is a trip, though, not to get too far off topic, but side note, like all this information, we were looking at Tiff's phone, before, and when you do your maps or whatever, wherever you go, and you're like, oh, let me map it out so I can come to the studio down here in Pomona. You can click on, it's like your history, your map history, and it shows you everywhere you went.
Everywhere. Because you have your phone with you.
Yeah.
So
it shows everywhere you went.
Around the world.
Yep, because we did it in Thailand. It showed where we went in Thailand. Yep. So there is a thing you can turn it off on your phone, but they still got the data.
Yeah, they still got the data.
So you ordering something from Alexa, they know.
They may not see every step, but it's still connected to those towers.
Yeah, I'm like, it's crazy, man. So
that's why you cannot be a killer out here. Stop being a thief and a killer, okay?
I know it connected to the tower, so I watched First 48.
Yep. See? First 48 fan.
Oh, man.
It's mostly Danielle be watching, so I just watching what she watching.
I mean, but you still said it. Mike, he don't want to look at it at all.
Nah, man.
Can you turn this off? I don't want to watch Murder, Death, Kill.
I'm the same. I'm the same way. But she want to watch the episode. Cool, but I don't be wanting to see all that.
Okay, anyway. Back to the topic.
Speaking of Danielle, right? So Danielle, that is Steve's wife. How has she been able to deal with, you ripping and running and having to be out of state and back in the state, out of state, in the state, and
especially with
three
newborn,
babies, a newborn,
toddler and kids.
Some pressure there.
She's taking it the best way she can.
Okay.
She's taking it the best way she can.
Ooh, that's another very good. You gonna run for politician, man?
Might be that time.
Might be. So she cuts you out plenty of times.
Plenty of times.
I get it.
Plenty of times.
I get it. What is it about when we're trying to grind out, and we have to? I don't know. I don't even know how to really word this because I'm trying not to get cussed out.
I think what you're trying to say, what is it about you not participating in the home or in family life while still trying to achieve your own personal goals?
Well, no. It's not.
With your career.
No, slow down. I mean, trying to build for the family, right? And then maybe not having the focus on doing things around the house, still being with the family, but I didn't wash the clothes. I didn't make the bed. I didn't, that kind of thing. Like, I'm sure you and Danielle have had this kind of situation happen. Break it down. Help us out to be better men so we can understand y'all.
I think there's no wrong or right answer to it as women because everyone's marriage is different. Everyone's partnership is different. And the way how they work. And then also at that time, that particular woman is different herself because she may need more of your services at that moment in time in that season of your life versus what she might have needed a year ago or what she will need 3 years from now. It's always changing. I think the best thing is just to try to communicate. And I know that's hard because I'm one of those people who have a difficulty communicating with Mike because I'm like, okay, we had this discussion once, we had this discussion twice. He'll start and he'll do something, okay, he'll wash or, he'll help around the house for a week and then it slowly falls off again. And then I'm just in my mental state like, oh, here we go again. So it's honestly, it's difficult. I just think, to be honest, each woman and, whoever their partner is, you just really have to sit down and communicate and try to figure out a system that works for you guys as a couple. There's no real universal answer besides communicate, and I think one of the best things to do is to try to let your partner know right then and there if you can, instead of letting it like kind of fester and then you start to grow the resentment and then you do kind of mentally start keeping tabs and, well, I did this, and he did this one time. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, it's seasons too, because it's completely different when you have a newborn, a toddler, a kid, and a teen. Like each stage is going to be different. But I think if both people are willing to work at trying to keep their relationship strong and going and learning how to evolve with the relationship and the different seasons of your life, you can survive it. You can thrive and survive, but you have to be willing to be open to hear what your partner is saying and not take it as, even if your partner can't communicate it, in the way you would like, but to not take it internally as, okay, they hate me. I can never do anything right. Like I did this and still can't do it right. Like, okay, no, just, you gotta learn your partner.
And I'll say this too, because like that's something I've been trying to get better with, like from like I would say, and it might be different for other people, but I know for me specifically, those things that you're talking about that don't get done, that I know for me, the way my brain moves, I don't see that. Like I didn't see that over there. My brain is already past that stuff 5 minutes before I even went past it.
Yeah.
And so like I'm constantly, and I'm trying to get better with slow down. Like I don't have to think so much. Like pay attention to your surroundings, be present. Like your surroundings.
Yeah.
Like slow down. But it's not easy.
Ain't
no check coming on Friday. Ain't no check coming on Friday.
Yeah.
Listen, even when go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say one thing you can do, but I know this isn't feasible for everybody, but when you're lacking in certain areas, use AI. But not even just use AI, but use help. So if like I said, I know everyone can't probably do this, especially because it's expensive, it's financial. But if you can, hire a maid to come and clean the house once a week, especially during that newborn, infant phase, toddler stage or something. You know what I mean? Like that will alleviate that extra mental load on the person who's home with the kids all the time. Like you got to figure out something, You don't know
my thought on that, okay? I can't hire nobody to come do my job, okay? I mean, I can, but I ain't there yet. But I'm working on it.
But I think that's, and I don't want to get off topic, but I think that's another thing. I do want to have Steve back on for this topic, though, because we had a long discussion last time about it. The mental load of the person who is staying at home. And I'm saying the person who stays at home because the person who is at home with the kids all the time, they have the mental load of having, like, they never get the vacation. So when you leave work and you are on vacation or you're just, you come home from work, you get to leave that at work 9 times out of 10, not unless you have a white collar job where you got to come home and do work. But most of the time, but as a stay at home parent, you always got to clean. You're always cooking something. You're always doing this, that, and you got to prep for meals. You got to schedule appointments. You got to always plan ahead in order for things to run smoothly. And at some point, that person gets burnt out. Especially if the other person just kind of, it seems like they come home and they're just chilling, watching TV, playing their games. It's like, I never really get a mental break. But that's all I want to say. We got to have
We'll have
a part
discussion because we are
with Steve next time because
I got 32 responses right now.
No, he does. I know we need to have Danielle on here too.
But it's like it's it's still not like I said, it's something I've been working on because it still need to be more aware, more present.
And it's never going to be equal. I think that's the other thing we really have to be real about. There's going to be moments where, you are taking on more of the load, like financially, and you're stressed about that as the man having to provide because you got these people at home that are depending on you. And I think with that mindset, you have to grow into that. Because I know even with Mike and I, that was still a hard concept because I'm like, Negro, I can go to work too. I can go to work, come home, and I would still have to be here and take care of this little child, even if I did work. And we both were working at the same, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's never going to be 50-50. And I think you just got to take the good when the good comes, and when the bad comes, okay, how can I make this better? Let me become better.
And I do my best to now. I don't stress about much. So I just I try to make whatever adjustment. I try to be aware of my actions. Now, when it comes to home life, I've been aware of my actions, but like I said, I'm just like not paying attention to things. So it's just kind of, I guess going back to the same thing I said, like just really just be better every day.
Yeah. And like you said, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Even with a 9 to 5, it's hard because you're still thinking about this got to be paid for.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is the roof leaking? Okay, let me get up there, fix it. And if I can't fix the leak, then what I got to do? Okay, we only had enough money for this in the savings. Okay, well now the roof might be
saying why you thinking about that roof? You passed up that sock you dropped 4 days ago,
and she over there hot like. So he just gonna step over there. I'm gonna leave the sock there until he notices it. Guess what? I'm never gonna notice the sock because I'm focused on this roof, the car note, the insurance.
But then that also goes back to communication.
Yeah.
So also, I think we talked about it with our other guest host with us earlier, Shamika, about how my mind literally just went blank. Oh, about like the man coming home and sometimes he's super nice. He's super nice with his boss, but then he comes home and he lets the rage out with his partner, and it's like, you can't just let the rage out with your partner. You do need to communicate and let us know, like, I'm stressed. But like I said, we're going to get into that topic another time with the guys, and maybe we'll have some other women guests on the show besides myself as well.
That'll be good
to discuss that. But yeah. Well, thank you, Steve, for coming on. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Why don't you give your handles once again where they can reach you?
Creative Cannon, Instagram, CrossVision Media Instagram, www.crossvisionmedia.com.
Yeah, you got your businesses. Holler at Steve. He will get your social media right. He will get your content right. And they got a funnel over there. You need some more customers?
He's the guy to call.
Right there. So get to it. Baby.
What
you got to tell the people?
Y'all keep choosing joy.
Chill, y'all. Deuces.